All right, it's the day before the Game Awards, and I just want to make this video quickly. I don't have a script or anything written down for this. This is coming from the heart. Dear Expedition 33 fans, yes, you, and you. Shut the fuck up. Yes, we know the game is amazing. It's a masterpiece. It's fantastic. I even made a video on it back in July talking about the game you can't stop thinking about months later, the game of the generation. So I can't really blame you too much, but in that video, I did talk about the other games that came before it that have really good writing, that have really good stories. I talk about other turn-based RPGs that it made me want to play, like Lost Odyssey, like Resonance of Fate, like Legends of Dragoon, and a bunch of other turn-based RPGs. So I know that there are other games that came before it, that existed before it, other turn-based RPGs. I know that. But for some reason, there's a part of the fan base that just doesn't know or doesn't acknowledge the other games that came before it, which is really annoying and stupid. It's okay to glaze the game, give it its praise, but let's just stop disrespecting the other games that came before it. It's okay to be like, oh, this is one of the greatest games of all time. I think this is one of the greatest games of all time. I could say, it's debatable, top 50, top 30, that's debatable. But again, please.
Shut when you think about it.
Just stop being annoying, or just be annoying to your friends or the people, that haven't played the game. Be annoying to them. I do that to my friends because I know they will like it. Like, yo, please play the game. But when you come online and try to be all high and mighty, please shut up. You're making us look bad. You're making us look bad. Have some respect to the other games. Have some decorum. And when it's time for the Game Awards, it's time for the winners to be revealed. Just sit there. Just shut up. Have a little smile on your face and just clap. It's like, yes, let's go. That's one award down. Let's keep going. It's not gonna win all the awards. I think at the very least it's gonna win 4 or 5. I think for sure Game of the Year, that's like 99%. Best narrative, that's like 90% chance it wins it. Best score music, that's locked down. Best performance, very good chance that's either Ben Starr or Jennifer English. Best game direction, there's a chance it could win. Best RPG, there's a chance it could win, but it really should go to KCD2. Best art direction, honestly, it's really a toss-up between any of these because you read the description for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. So for creative, you could say that's Expedition 33, with some of the areas and enemy designs. But then when we talk about technical, that's either Death Stranding or Ghost of Yote. And then when we talk about artistic design and animation, that's either Hades 2 or Silksong. So honestly, this really could go to any of them. There's also Best Indie and Best Indie Debut, but it really should go to the other games. I could see it winning Best Indie Debut, but I don't think it's gonna win those two. So again, it's gonna at least win 4 awards. So just sit there, just and be happy. Be happy for whatever it wins. And I think that's all I have to say. Actually, wait, can we talk about the player's voice for a second? First, Arc Raiders. And second, please, for the love of God, anything besides these bum ass gacha games.